That's enough.
Open another window.
There aren't anymore.
Then telephone for an axe.
Forget about the heat. You make it worse by crapping about it.
Why not let her alone, old sport?
That's a great expression of yours, isn't it?
What is?
Old sport. Where'd you pick it up?
Now see here, Tom, if you're gonna make a personal remark, I won't stay here 1 minute.
Gatsby, I understand you're an Oxford man.
No, not exactly.
Oh yes, I understand you went to Oxford.
Yes, I went there.
Sure, the man in the pink suit went to Oxford.
Tom!
I told you I went there.
I heard you, but I'd like to know when.
You'd like to know when? It was in 1919. I only stayed about 5 months. That's why I can't exactly call myself an Oxford man. You see, it was an opportunity they gave to officers who actually fought in the war.
Tom, I'll make you a drink. Then you won't seem so stupid to yourself.
I want to ask Mr. Gatsby one more question.
Go on, Mr. Buchanan, go on.
What kind of row are you trying to cause in my house anyhow?
He isn't causing row, you're causing row. Please have some self-control.
Self-control? I suppose the latest thing is to sit back and let Mr. Nobody from nowhere make love to your wife. Well, if that's the idea, you can count me out. See, nowadays, people begin by sneering at family life and family institution, and next you know, they'll throw everything overboard and we'll have intermarriage between black and white.
We're all white here.
Your wife doesn't love you. She's never loved you, she loves me.
You must be crazy.
We should go now.
Jay, let's go, please.
Sit down, Daisy.
Yes, Daisy, please sit down.
What's been going on? I want to hear all about it.
I just told you what's been going on. It's been going on for 5 years.
You've been seeing him for 5 years?
Not seeing, no, we couldn't, but both of us.
She does though, and what's more, I love Daisy too. Once in a while I go off on a spree, but I always come back, and in my heart I love her all the time.
You're revolting. Do you know why we left Chicago? I'm surprised they didn't treat you to a little spree.
That's all over now. Just tell him that truth, that you never loved him, and all this pain will be wiped away forever.
Why? How could I possibly love him?
You never loved him.
I never loved him.
That's right.
Not at Capiolani?
No.
Not the day that I carried you down from the punch bowl to keep your shoes dry? Daisy, never?
Please don't.
Daisy.
There, Jay. You want too much. I love you now. Isn't that enough? I can't help what's the past. I did love him once, but I loved you too.
After all these years, I remember the rest of that day and that night and the next day as an endless drill. I remember how he came to Gatsby's and guessed at his corruption, while he stood before us concealing his incorruptible dream. He did not know that it was already behind him. Gatsby believed in the green light, the orgasmic future that year by year recedes before us. It eluded us then, but that's no matter. Tomorrow, we will run faster. The moon rose higher, and as I stood there, brooding on the old unknown world, I thought of Gatsby's wonder when he first picked out the green light at the end of Daisy's door.